work anywhere as long as I'm kind of eye level with the figure, or I can get to be eye level with this figure. What you're wanting is just about an inch eyeball, or just to fall in that fifth of that you can see it. But a lot of times people don't make eyes like this, but I like to, because it encourages a real ball, you know, the ball in the socket. Sort of basically packing on the right amount of clay onto this armature, putting things where they belong, mapping it, and kind of go equals the bridge to the very back of the skull. You can get subtler and subtler and subtler, so that you, the socket of the eye is always slanted down, and that's what gives you this kind of crease under the, when you're really tired, that's where you get the bags under the eye. It's always just, and the older you get, the more your sort of skin falls away from the bone, so that you see the bone underneath, that socket underneath, more and more distinctly. When you're young, you have all this subcutaneous fat, and you know, you don't see much, but you can kind of clean up the whole face and have it be, you can kind of get rid of a lot of this stuff and make it the corner of the mouth, which is not really a fat pad, really. It's a grand central station for all these muscles. Like the smiling muscle, they all attach to get pulled up here to create the smile. So it's the brow base, the socket basically is kind of, you know, that this kind of shape here. And then I took an eyeball that's about 1 inch wide. The human eyeball is about 1 inch wide, and I cut it in half so that you have equal eyeballs in both sockets. So you don't have to go back all that far. Sometimes I used to make whole eyeball, shove it in, or it just went forever back into the skull, and you had to fill in all that. Talk a little bit about expression, show you some expression, and then age this character. So this head was dropped, but what we did was 5 eyes across. So here was 1 eye. So if we divide this head into fifths, and where I'm measuring from is, where I'm measuring from is the widest point on the face, which is always going to be right here on the human face, right on that cheekbone, right before the ear. It kind of comes out, arcs slightly, then goes back into the ear, basically, but it's this cheekbone, zygomatic bone, right here. It's the widest part of the face. If we take that and imagine that we've taken this face and just put it through into perfect fits across, the inner 2 are the eyes. So that's where we're going to make this eye, and about halfway down is where it belongs.